I turned 50. Yes, the big 50 is here. And it has me really reflecting, and maybe not the type of reflection that perhaps you have done when you've hit some milestone birthdays. My reflection has actually been around milestone birthdays. So I was thinking back to, how did I feel as I was approaching 30, turning 30? And I remember feeling like I've got to set some foundations. Like I wanted to feel a little more adult-like by the time I turned 30. So I did. I was married, I bought a home, I had a career. So when I turned 30, I was feeling pretty good. Next, it was as I was approaching 40, and I recall like the stakes felt so high. I had put so much pressure on myself about where I wanted to be by the time I was 40. And while 10 years is a good period of time, in the grand scheme of life, 10 years is really short. Yet I had really amped up the stakes about what I wanted to be by the time I was 40. And while yes, there were certain things like I was still married and had a home and was financially in a better place, and I had kids by then, and I had climbed the corporate ladder, but it didn't feel enough. It didn't feel good enough. So after I got over that bridge, I really felt exhausted. I was so depleted in my energy that I spent a good portion of my 40s as I was approaching 50 reevaluating, reassessing, going through rediscovery of everything, thinking about where do I want to set some high goals, but where are some of these expectations that I'm putting on myself actually limiting me, where it's depleting my energy so that I can't get to where I ultimately want to be. And so I am so grateful and so excited to share that when I hit 50, I am so excited about this next decade. There is something that feels very alive inside of me. And I never would have thought that. Back when I was turning 21, 30, I thought, oh, when I get to 50, I'm going to feel old. And in fact, I feel so much more alive than I did a decade prior. And I know that it really is about things that I am doing to help improve my physical energy. Absolutely. I mean, there are things I was doing in my 40s that might have appeared like I was taking care of myself physically, but I'm doing it better now today. But more so, it's around the mental, the mindset. So age does not define us. Our energy does. But where does that energy come from? It's from our mindset. So I'm going to invite you today to just kind of take a moment to do a little self-assessment, maybe a little bit of rediscovery around where's your mindset at today, regardless of your age. Regardless of your age, where is that mindset today? Where could you be drawing on and capitalizing on some energy to help get you excited and moving forward into the next year or perhaps the next decade of your journey? So I invite you to celebrate my 50th birthday with finding what's going to reignite you and bring you that positive mindset and that energy to carry you into the next chapter of your own personal journey. I'm here to help you transform those intentions into outcomes. Until next time.